Welcome, race fans. Here we are with the Midnight Motorsports League tonight at the brand new Phoenix track with the open dog leg. Brand new, recently scanned here from iRacing, and it's absolutely amazing. I think we're going to see some good racing here tonight with the open dog leg. If you're not sure what that means, there's a dog leg on the back stretch, as you see the guy right there cutting across the track. Before that was all grass. Now it's all blacktop, and they can cut across there. Now, if the configuration is not an open dog leg, they will get an incident when they go across there. So, but tonight's configuration is open dog leg, and these guys are pretty pumped up about it. And hopefully we're going to see some great racing. So if you stay tuned here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button here on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, and that way you can watch all of the videos here on MaxSpeedTV. Sorry, I'm kind of busy here doing about 15 things at once, but anyhow, check us out and make sure you do subscribe. Thanks for watching here on MaxSpeedTV, and watch these guys here as they turn some great laps here tonight. All right, Roger, you've had a chance to go out here and turn a few laps on this new facility. What do you think of it so far?
It's pretty good. There's a little more grip than there used to be, especially in turn 3. Other than that, I mean, that little bit of banking in the quad oval there, or the tri-oval, I mean, down the dog leg on the back stretch, there's not a whole lot of difference, but you can cut across that silly dog leg now, and that can either be a godsend or a lot of trouble. Just kind of going to depend. I think when we see guys cutting across that, if someone is going around up on the racing groove and they end up side by side, you can see some contact, and it's always going to end up being, you know, the guy on the outside is probably going to end up being the one pay for it. But other than that, I like this place, and I like it at night. It looks really good at night, so that's another new thing, and I think we're going to see some good races. These guys are all really fast, so we'll see some really good races.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's going to be pretty interesting here, and you know, I agree with you. I like the night lighting myself. It's brought a whole new level to this track. And I don't know if the nighttime has kind of maybe tightened the car up or freed the car up. Maybe gave it a little bit more grip. I don't know.
Well, nighttime usually gives you more grip, and then this resurface gives you more grip.
Yeah, brand new facility. I was telling the viewers there, all rescanned and brand spanking new here. Just last week I believe is when it came out. So lots of fast guys out here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of really good times. Some guys that we're not necessarily used to seeing back in the 9, 10, 11, 12 position on the practice charts are back there. I'm watching Mark Russell a little bit right now. Not used to seeing Mark outside the top 5. 11th on the practice chart right now.
Right, yeah. Coming down to the 2-minute mark here, so 2 minutes left until qualifying starts. Kevin Davis. Boy, I really like that truck. Real tree. Really like that. One of my favorite looking trucks out there tonight. Although Herman Reynolds with the Iron Maiden truck, that one looks pretty good too. I'm never really an Iron Maiden fan, but I really do like that paint job. That's some old school rock and roll right there. All right, 40 seconds left till qualifying begins. If anybody's got a favorite out there, somebody you might be rooting for, one of your favorite drivers that you're watching, put it into the chat right there. Who do you think might bring this thing into victory lane here tonight? 100 laps, going to be a long one. Brand new facility, so we're going to have to see how these guys are going to do here. We're about to head to qualifying.
Yep. About to head to it.
When they do, Roger, I'm going to go ahead and play our national anthem. All right, we'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, we're back here at Phoenix watching these guys turn some great laps here, so ready to get this thing underway here as soon as qualifying's over. Viola right there at the top spot. He was fastest in practice too, Roger.
Yeah, I backed that up pretty much. He ran at 8.0 and then he turned around and qualifying ran at 8.2.
We've still got a few guys here that it's like Tyler had some scrubbing the old tires. Heat them babies up, Tyler.
Say what?
He's burning the tires. Getting them heated up, you know, for qualifying.
Just what? Sitting on pit road doing it?
No, he's out on the track. Oh, and then he hit the wall. Whoopsie. I think he's just goofing off. He just slammed the wall, so I don't think he's going to go out and try to qualify with that. Ooh, another one into the wall. right, looks like qualifying time's over. And we are going to the grid here. All right, we'll get down here a little closer and run down through the qualifying order. Brian Viola on the top spot there. Congratulations to him on a pole there for the with a 26.822. Great job, Brian. In second place, Tyler Burgess in the number 2. In third, the number 59 of Donald Baucom. In fourth, the number 9 of Mark Russell. Great, man, what a comeback for him. Marty Sponsler starting 5th in the number 11. In 6th, the number 88 of Sean Butler. In 7th, the number 83 of Stephen Pearson. In 8th, the number 70 of Doug Lemons. In 9th, the number 12 of Perry Snelson. Chris McLean starting 10th in the number 17, Roger.
Number 51 of Herman Reynolds starts 11th. Rick Walker will start his number 68 truck in 12th. Mark Wright starts 13th in the 15 truck. Kevin Davis starts the 02 in 14th position. Roy Hall starts 15th in the 45. The 23 truck of Doug Easterday starts 16th. 17th is Tyler Hudson in the 38. Gary Freidinger in the 04 is 18th. Joe Holt starts 19th in the 42 truck. And Chris Pence starts 20th in the number 14, Rudy.
All right, Brandon Barkey in the 21st spot, starting in the number 81. Kevin Mitchell in the number 27, starting 22nd. William Toney in the 87, starting 23rd. In 25th, the number 44 of Jason Sizlove. David Robleski in the 21, starting 26th. Bob Roberts in the 47, starting 27th. And shotgun on the field in the 28th positions, the number 29 of Nicholas Stone. Okay, we're ready to get out here and get racing, Roger.
Here they go. 100 times around here.
Yes, sir. It'll be a long one, I think. Hopefully not caution-filled, as Rick Walker was talking about earlier there. He hates to see a bunch of cautions, and we do too. Kind of makes for a long night when there's a bunch of cautions.
Well, we'll see if we can. These guys are pretty good. We'll see if we can't get them to long green run. Everyone will probably be pretty careful on the original start here. Base car's in. Waiting on green, and the green flag is out. We are underway. Almost a jump there by Burgess on the outside. He had to check up a little bit. Good start for the 17 truck.
Brian Viola right up in the front, starting to put a little bit of distance on second place.
Spinner on the dog leg. Spinner on the dog leg. 17.
Chris McLean. All right, let's go back and take a look at that. This was right after the restart, too. Of course, he's doing a lot of blinking, too.
Yeah, he was blinking a bunch. I don't think the 12 to me was there.
We're going to go right along behind him with Rick Walker because he's blinking so bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like he just come right down across the nose of the number 12. Perry Snelson. Almost like he didn't even, I don't know, it was like he didn't even know the 12 was there. Maybe in his eyes he wasn't there, you know. He just come right down across the nose. Of course, I don't know how much damage Perry got on that because he was, I didn't even see his truck even shudder.
I don't see any damage on it anywhere.
Yep, I think he might have blinked just at the right time there and it didn't get any damage, so. Well, not a good sign, Roger, if there's a caution out on the first lap.
No, it is not a good sign. Well, I think without the warping, we probably don't get that. We don't get that little bump right there. We don't get this first caution. So, these guys get restarted here. I think we'll see a good one.
Yeah, looks like Chris is going to be restarting. He's going to be dead last on the field. So maybe with that little bit of blinking that he's got going on, he's still blinking like crazy. Maybe he'll get that in check, get it figured out or fixed or whatever he's got to do.
Yeah, the admins know where they've let him know.
Yeah, a few of the guys in the back stopping, topping off that tank of fuel. A few of them there. Chris Pence on pit road. Nicholas Stone was on pit road. Jason Sizewell. That's three stopping and topping off their fuel. Even though it's only a couple of laps, just that little bit of extra could get up there enough to let them lead a lap and get the valuable point for leading a lap.
It also can get you where a caution could fall at the right time and you're able to stay out longer than a few other guys, and that's really a good deal. It works out in your favor. You're going to move to 17 to the back because of his warping, so you're ready to restart this thing here. Viola and Burgess again. Pace car heads for pit road. Green flag in the air, back up the way one more time. Check up about the middle of the field. The front really had a nice start here.
Donald Baucom there got a great start, and that's going to put Tyler Burgess back to third. Marty Sponsler looking to the inside of him now. Stephen Pearson trying to get up through there. Sponsler on the inside, falls back a little bit there, and on the inside of Mark Russell. Now he slides it into that place. Takes up fourth. Oh.
Okay. Ooh, Sponsor way wide in one.
Yeah.
Oh, and they were checking up hard down in the middle of turn one there, but everybody stays forward.
Well, that was good news for Sean Butler because he slid right into the fourth position after Sponsler and Mark Russell got way up the hill.
Caution, caution, caution. That's for Roy Hall.
Baucom. Roy Hall or Baucom? Donald Baucom.
No, Roy Hall got turned by the 47 truck.
Okay. Back here and check it out.
Yeah, 47 got into the back of the 45 right there off of turn 3.
Oh, yes, he did. A pretty hard hit, too. And Roy Hall going to go around. That's bringing out the caution. But Donald Baucom spun on the dog leg, too. I don't know, but I think that might have been after this caution. So Roy Hall, I'm sure not a happy camper right now. Just kind of, Bob Roberts may have just overdrove that just a touch. Don't look like anybody's coming down pit road.
Yeah, no new damage for either truck, just a little touch.
Yeah, Roy didn't hit the wall, so that's a good thing. He did keep it off the wall. That's
Yeah.
good deal there. No damage. All right, well, that moved Sean Butler into third. Marty Sponsler fourth. And Stephen Pearson up in the top 5 now.
Yeah, he's having a good run tonight. Got him a solid piece, found him a good rhythm in practice. See if he can stay up there.
Well, this track definitely demands some attention here for make sure you stay focused and concentrating on what you got there and the rhythm. Like you said, rhythm is a key factor here. You got to get in that zone. Once you get in that zone, you should be able to be all right as long as you're paying attention to everybody around you.
Right.
Once the field gets spread out here, Roger, we should see some green flag runs, I think.
Yeah, I think these guys, and that caution may not have even come out right there if it hadn't been just for the itty bitty little bump. And that little itty bitty bump, and it was just a tiny little bump. It was just because one guy got to the throttle just a split second sooner than the guy in front of him, and he just barely tapped Roy's bumper. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had that caution, I don't think, because Bokum's spin was down out of the racing group, and he kept the truck going forward. So,
Itty bitty, huh?
it was it was really tiny contact. I mean, it was barely a bump.
Itty bitty. I'm just picking on you. All right, well, let's see what kind of a jump Burgess can get this time. He was a little bit asleep at the wheel the last time.
Well, I think he keeps trying to time this, and this is the third time, so hopefully he's got it timed right where they can get started a little even. He doesn't go too early. We'll see a good race down in the turn. Through the dog leg here. Mark Russell up here in 6th place, I see now. Just falling back 2 spots since we dropped the green, but I think he got checked up. He and sponsor got wide there.
Right. Yeah, they kind of followed each other.
Sorry, base car's heading in. Nice and tight right here in the front. Green flag's in the air. Oh, and this time Burgess gets it. He got it timed up right this time. Nice and even down here in a 1. Sean Butler can go right into 3rd.
Burgess did lead that lap. Oh, look at this across the dog leg. Oh, boy, that
be
looks,
careful there.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a fairly dangerous situation, to be honest with you. Carrying so much speed, and the horses need to carry out to that one and keep the other as you can. Plus, also going anymore, right? That's going to be some wall off 3.
Yeah, I seen that.
Wreck.
Husky, and he got a piece of it too, but he ain't the one that
started in front of him, I think, the 23 truck. Yeah, Doug Easterday, he just starts to slide out off of turn 3. Oh! Yep, that's what happened. Robleski catches in the side and gets turned into the fence.
Oh, man. Who was that just pile drived Easterday right in the rear? The number 42 Hot Wheels truck. Man, he just drove it right into the back of Easterday. Joe Holt. I don't know if Easter Day just did not go there or what, but he really was checking up right there. And I don't know. That might have really kind of set the tone for how Easter Day's truck was handling. Yeah, and he comes out of turn 4 and just goes on around. Hits
Yeah, looks like maybe he got a little bit snug and tried to put a little wheel in it under throttle right there. That's a pretty tough position to do that in, because the truck really wants to snap right there.
Well, we're seeing a lot of these guys in the back of the field come down pit road now. Easter Day and Robleski. Robleski got a piece of Easter Day there. So,
yeah, he's got a little damage on the left side, a little bit on the nose of that truck. Nothing's changed at the front of the field, Rudy.
no, these guys not giving up. They're not giving up that track position. They want to stay up ahead of these wrecks in the back.
Not really a whole lot of need to. I mean, you're only running a lap, maybe 200 green, and then caution's coming out, so the tires really aren't even wearing either. So. Make sure we say hi to all the YouTube viewers tonight.
Yeah, we got a few of them in there.
I see a few.
Very cool. Yeah, thanks for checking us out there, folks, on YouTube. Watching the Midnight Motorsports run here on the brand spanking new Phoenix track with the open dog leg. That's pretty cool. I like it. Well, the track is just like so much different looking. It's like darker pavement.
Well, they did resurface it.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty cool looking. I like it. I like it a lot better than the old one. Truck's still doing that jerking.
Yeah, they still do that weird bounce.
Yep. I hope they get that fixed.
Yeah, that is so weird that truck bounces like that. Well, and you know, it's not just the trucks, to be honest with you. I've watched a bunch of different races. The A car does it. The Nationwide car does it. I mean, I haven't watched much for the road side, but all the open cars seem to do it that I've seen.
It does it on road too, because a broadcast I did this morning for dogs, they were jerking on there too. So it's got to be like you say, graphical or something.
Everybody's lined up 2x2 here again. They start on lap number 19 this time. Race cars in. Burge is just trying to get that timing perfect. Green flags in the air. At the top 6 or 7 here, really good start. At the same time. One of Burge is not going to be able to get by again. Sean Butler took a peek on him right there.
Yeah, he did.
Marty Sponson himself in. First 5 are single file. We're about 7th or 8th position. Pearson's on the outside. He's got Lemons and Snelson going by in there on the inside. If we let Snelson or let Lemons go on the inside, fall in the line, we'll have first about 15.
And Lemons hit that wall there earlier. Doesn't seem to be affecting, maybe he's got a little bit of a toe knocked out, but doesn't seem to be affecting the speed here. Because he drove by Pearson like nothing. And now the 04 Gary Freidinger moves into the 8th position.
Yeah, you know, that's good also with Pearson's driving style. He just let him off just to get safe.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, Viola's driving away from darkest. I mean, absolutely driving.
Back here, 0.8 of a second. He's got a mirror full of Sean Butler. And Marty Sponsler right up on the tail of Sean Butler now.
Back here watching about 12th position here by Joe Holt, Rick Walker, Donald Bokum, and Tyler Hudson. Man, this is a pretty good battle back here. These guys have been side by side for a couple laps here.
Well, you see the damage Joe's got on that truck?
But he's still going forward.
Yeah, he is.
That nose damage ain't stopping him a bit.
Nope. Yeah, he's got a ton of damage on that. And the 59 there of Donald Baucom gets by Rick Walker as well. So Rick going to go back to 13th place there just in one lap. Loses 2 spots.
Brandon Barkey's going by Steven Pearson, who just moves out of the way and won for him.
You notice everybody cutting that dog leg. Trying to gain,
at least a little bit, yeah.
Trying to gain that, just that, hundredth of a second, just, and if everybody's doing it, you're not going to gain anything.
Yeah, and it's not really, if everybody's doing it, it's not going to give you much, but if the guy you're racing doesn't do it, you can gain 1/10 of a second on it pretty easy right there.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Depending on how far you're willing to take it low.
Right.
Oh, caution, caution.
Kevin Davis spinning around here. Go back and take a look at that.
Just self-spun it right there off of turn 1.
What do you think? Have you thought about maybe getting down there and talking to somebody yet, or do you think you want to wait a little longer, Roger?
Well, that was our first green run of more than 10 laps, so we might get a shot here. Talk to somebody for just a second. Let these guys get all sorted out.
I'm still trying to find where Kevin went around. He did catch the apron in 1 right there, and I don't know if he just really didn't recover from that and tried to keep it down low, so that spins it around. And with that open dog leg, that kind of opens up an area there where that, I think, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I'm thinking that maybe that with that opening up, is our leader coming down pit road? Yes, our leader is on pit road for the first time.
Yeah, all the guys at the front now.
He comes into his pit stall.
This could put us inside a window if it went green. Donald Bokum completely misses his pit stall.
Yeah.
I mean, like a full truck length missed his pit stall.
Dang.
And missed it again.
He's still not.
That's going to move him all the way back a ways.
There, he's finally on it. Oh,
Came in 12th and he went out. I don't even know where he's going. Way back. He's going out way back.
Well, we had a couple guys stay out. Jason Sizelove staying out, wanting to lead a lap. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe he might just come down pit road, but no. No, sir. Staying out so he can lead a lap.
There you go.
Brian Viola going to be in second now, so this kind of changes things up a little bit. But just so you know, Jason Sizelove has been on pit road already. So,
well, yeah, he probably came down one of the early cautions.
I'm not sure how accurate this is, but it shows that he's been on pit road 3 times. I don't know. I can't verify that.
And he could have been, because he was running closer to the back earlier.
Yeah. So if he'd been on pit road 3 times, he's probably taken tires and fuel, and he's ready to get this thing back under green here. But he's got the point for leading the lap, so good deal. deal out front. And now it looks like he's coming down pit road. So that's going to give the lead back to Brian Viola.
Just want to make sure you got that point.
Yes, sir. Well, looks like we're going to get the green on lap 30, Roger. We're almost a third of the way through the race already, but a lot of it's been under caution. 4 cautions already.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we actually got a pretty good run there. That was just kind of ourselves being brought out of caution there, so these guys will get it going. All right, pace cars in, green flags. Yeah, oh, out. They're back underway. Sorry, I was distracted. There's something going on behind me. Viola just driving away again. This time, Burgess actually kind of stayed with him until they came off turn 1. That truck is so quick. That truck is so fast.
Marty Sponsler now in 3rd. Gary Freidinger 4th. Oh, but Brandon Berkey drives right by Freidinger.
Hudson's trying to get past Butler here too. As we get down into turn 1.
Yeah, there's some good racing going on back here. Looks like he does take over that position. Now Mark Russell looking to the inside. He cuts it down across that dog leg, trying to gain every bit he can. It looks like he does get that position away from Sean as well. Sean going back to the 9th place.
No real battles on the track right this second. Oh, and then Russell washes out and lets him right back by.
Yes, he did. And he better look out because he's got Doug Lemons closing up on him really quick right here. Mark right there with him. Mark right there with him.
Can't say that by himself.
No, I ain't gonna try. I'm too tired.
Up, David Robleski spinning off 3. Just put my camera on him. Oh. And he spun it off of 3.
Yep.
All on his own.
All right, well, I don't think we even need to go back and look at that. Because I was right on him. And he spun it again. Looked like coming down. Wow. He spun it a couple times there.
Yeah, he was trying to get back going. Spun it going down into turn 1.
Wow. Cutting that dog leg across. I don't know, the transition to that dog leg, Roger, how does it feel when you drop down off of the track onto the dog leg? That's quite a different transition than it is coming back up onto the track, isn't it?
It's actually, to me, feels smoother coming back on than it does
Right.
going off. There, it's a bump when you get down there, but now it's not enough to really upset the car, but it is a bump getting down there, especially if you get down late, like almost to the corner. It's a real big bump, but when you come back on, it's just nice and smooth, and it's an easy transition. But that bump dropping down is a little hectic sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. A lot of the guys, it looks like when they drop down on that transition, onto the dog leg, it just, boy, their truck just like jumps really hard. But when they come back up on, it's just like a nice, smooth, almost part of the racing surface itself.
Well, you suppose we should get a quick interview here?
I believe so. You want somebody in TeamSpeak or on the track?
No, we'll do it right on the track.
Roger that. I will open a channel for you. Right. Go for it.
Brandon Barkey, Roger Wagner, MaxSpeedTV. You got a copy? Brandon Barkey, Roger Wagner, MaxSpeedTV. You got a copy, sir? Been watching you charge up through the field there a little earlier. Got kind of a piece of that incident, a little left front damage there, affecting the truck at all?
Can't really tell. I got some left front damage, but I feel like I may be a tenth off, but it's still drivable.
It looks like you still got plenty of speed in it. You carved your way up there to fourth. You gonna have anything to go up here and challenge these two guys up at the front?
I think we're having
I'll be able
some
to get up there.
difficulty.
I'm not sure if I can beat Brian. No, he's pretty fast.
Well, all right, man. Best of luck to you, and try to get a chat with you at the end of the race, maybe.
Some definite technical difficulties there.
Yeah, I think we were having some technical communications. That's all right, though.
Yep. At least we got somebody that we haven't talked to. I don't believe we've talked to Brandon since he's joined the league over here.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to grab it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I do. I try to grab somebody I ain't never talked to.
We're all formed up. We're lights are off on the pace car here. Looks like we're gonna be going back green. Still got the same two guys out front here. Viola and Burgess. 1, 2. Green flags in the air. Man, that 22 truck just gets such an amazing start. He's right back out in front. 3 wide going through turn 1 here. Hudson on the outside. Park in the middle. And Hudson cannot get past him, so they go back to 2 wide. They are still battling for that 6th spot, aren't they?
Oh man, I'm telling you, they are mixing it up.
Freidinger took it way low. Not sure where Hudson was going to be. Took it way low and hit the point out over the board.
Yeah.
Got 2 wide back here at about 14th. It's a big gaggle of trucks back here, 2 wide.
Yes, they are. Looking at them here, Doug Lemon's in the middle of that. Stephen Pearson, 59 up
Bokum, yeah, he's there. Harry Snelson in the middle of it too. Now they start to get single file except for Snelson and Pearson. I think that'll sort itself out right here in turn 1.
Pearson gets by Pearson. When that Pearson drifting up the hill, opened that door up in the 27. Kevin Mitchell sneaking in there trying to get a run on Pearson as well.
Pearson's getting out of rhythm on the top side there. If you can't get back in your rhythm, you just keep going backwards.
That's right. He's going to have to get that thing dialed down to the bottom a little bit and not leave that bottom open so much. Get back up toward the front here. Hudson going for 3rd and takes it over from Marty Sponsler. So Hudson moving toward the front. Ryan Viola, man, he is out here. I think he's led all but one? No, 2 lap. All but 2 lap. Jason Sizlove led 1. And Tyler Burgess led 1.
Yeah, Tyler Burgess led the other one, right?
So, I don't know if these guys got anything for Viola out here tonight or not, but he's out here on a mission to try to get this thing into victory lane, and whew, he's doing a great job of it. Back here and check on Mark Russell back in 11th. And now he's under fire by Doug Lemons. Lemon's keeping the pressure on him.
He's kind of in that hornet's nest back there.
Trying to keep it down low.
Caution, caution.
Oh, we got a bunch of them.
Doug Easterday, his truck is blown up.
Oh, man.
Oh, it looks like Chris Pence slid out in front.
Chris Pence?
And, yep, and Easterday hit him. He spun out coming off a 3, and Easterday tried to miss him on the outside. Clipped him on the rear end of the car.
We're on Chris Pence here now. He takes it up really wide there. Roy Hall was down on the low side. And it looks like, yeah, he was just... He knew he was up there just a little bit too wide to come off of turn 4. Oh, right there. Yeah, we got a couple of guys that got into him. Holy smokes. So, alright, well, that's going to probably end his day. No, he's going to come down pit road and try to get that damage fixed up. Baucom's staying out.
Easterday's day is done, though. Doug Easterday's race is over. He blew them on.
Baucom's staying out, Roger.
He was just in on the last caution, so it's only been a few laps.
Alright. Rick Walker in second. Oh, I like to see that MaxSpeedTV on these guys' trucks. That's pretty awesome.
Great advertising.
Yes, sir. All right, well, that's going to put, let's see, Rick Walker second, Kevin Davis third, David Robleski fourth, Brian Viola fifth, Marty Sponsler sixth, Tyler Burgess seventh, Tyler Hudson eighth, Doug Lemons ninth, and Gary Freidinger your top 10.
Interesting to watch these guys that have been so fast at the beginning of this thing try to get past these first few cars on this restart.
Yeah, because David, we know, like David Robleski's got some damage on that truck. I know he hasn't gotten it all fixed up, but we know he's not going to be quite as fast there, and he's probably going to hold up Brian Viola unless, I don't know, he's going to be starting on the high side, Brian's going to be starting on the low side, so Brian may be able to slip by him going into turn 1, and he might not hold him up too bad. Robleski's got a ton of damage on that truck. Going back green, Roger.
Yep. Off the dog leg. Do look to the front of the field here. See if these guys that were really fast can work their way by. Everybody's nice and smart and safe about them. A little concerned with Robleski's damage that maybe he's going to be just a little slow here, but we'll see if these guys can negotiate this easily and safely. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Malcolm nails the gas. Good start right there. Oh, big stack up in the middle. I think that's Sean Butler who's getting bounced around like a pinball back there.
Well, he wasn't the only one because I was right there on Brian Viola, and he got tagged in the rear by Tyler Burgess.
He's up to third already. Didn't affect him none.
Nope. Nah, it wasn't a hard hit. It was just they were just kind of like you said, just kind of bouncing off of each other. All right, so Balcom trying to pull away from Rick Walker now. Viola underneath Rick Walker for a second. Rick goes way up high. Well, I'll tell you what, Rick Walker's trying not to use that dog leg. If you notice that, he does not want to get that penalty for if he causes a wreck coming off that dog leg. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the 02 truck, I'm watching him right now. Man, he's way off the face and he's way out of the groove. And he is almost a rolling chicane at this moment.
Kevin Davis, I believe. He does have a little damage, but not too much.
Yeah, he just tagged the wall off a 3 a second ago.
Yeah. Gary Freidinger right there on the outside of Brandon Barkey. Maintains that position. Barkey really working him over. It looks like he got a good run going into 1 that time, but could be different coming out of 2. Oh, and the 0-2 way up the hill that time. And he's going to lose a ton of
Bid for
position.
the lead. Balcom's got company, bid for the lead. That's Viola going back by.
Yes, sir.
Took a few laps.
Well, no big surprise there. Viola led as many laps as
Big
he
wreck.
has.
That might be Mitchell. That might be Kevin Mitchell right there.
Rick Walker. I'm sure Rick Walker coming off the turn. Man.
Okay, I knew it was a blue and white truck, and Mitchell's truck is blue and white, and I just got out of the corner of my eye.
It looked like he just got loose on his own.
Uh-huh. He did just get loose on his own right there off a 3.
Way up the hill here in 2. And that let a few of the guys get by. Marty Sponsor, Tyler Hudson got by him. Yes, he did. Boy, and that just turn 4 is eating up a lot of guys here tonight, Roger. And he hits the wall pretty hard.
If you're a little snug coming out there and you put some wheel in it under throttle, it's gonna come around.
Well, I noticed he did not let it go out to the wall like you should, and that's got to come into play when the truck is a little loose. You've got to let it go out to the wall there to kind of take up that slack.
Well, it may have been that he hooked his left front. I didn't go back and watch, but he may have hooked his left front inside that yellow line. There is a little bit of a transition there.
Yep. That could have been it. That could have been enough just to upset it enough that it was hard to recover from.
Not too many takers on pit road here.
Easter day out. Looks like Robleski and Bob Roberts may be on pit road. About it.
I got about 8.
Let's see who that was that got the wave by. Was that Chris McLean? I think it was.
It is?
I believe. I thought I seen him go by.
Yeah, it was the 17.
Oh, the 17? Yeah, Chris McLean.
Yeah, McLean.
Righty. Well, Brian Viola back out front. Now Balcom in second. Tyler Burgess in third. A little bit of a different shakeup here from what we had earlier. Now Tyler Hudson into the top 4. Marty Sponsler 5th. Brandon Barkey 6th. Gary Freidinger 7th. Doug Lemons 8th. Sean Butler 9th. And Mark Russell, your top 10. There's Butler and Russell. Bumping buddies.
Still not looking at the front of the field. It's still way in front of him.
Yep. I'm sure both of them would just love to get up there and lead a lap. It's only 1 point, I believe. Yeah, 1 point. lap. Anyhow, but every point counts, you know, in the championship, and you know, consistency. So we'll have to see how this is going to play out after tonight's race. Baucom still did not come down pit road, so hopefully he's got enough to stay out ahead of Burgess and Tyler Hudson.
Right. Forming up the field here. Baucom in the front this time. Burgess going to restart third. Hudson on the outside. Pace car headed in. Green flag's in the air. Nice even start again. Man, I love it.
Yeah, you know everybody's right on top of their game when they do that.
First 5 rows are too wide when you get into the corner. That's a good restart. As long as they don't wreck.
3 wide. Hudson almost takes it 3 wide. Burgess way down on the dog leg. He is still trying to get by Baucom. Baucom fighting back on that outside. Man, did he get a run off the turn 4 that time. Burgess slips back into third now. Just can't quite make it. Boy, he got a run on him there, though. He's into the wall.
Yeah, he had to back out, and that hurt him.
Oh, man.
He's 3 wide on the outside. Man, did he squeeze Barky down hard right there.
Whoa. Tyler Hudson now on the inside of Baucom. Same situation. Let's see how this is going to work out. Going into turn 1. Hudson not being able to...
Easy caution. That's David Robleski again.
All right, let's go back and take a look at it.
Actually, there was a spin before that kind of caused a lot of that.
That's what I'm going to look for here.
That's a 51 truck off of 30, self-spin. Starts that whole thing. Yeah, he came up and knocked the 29 of Stone into Robleski right there.
Oh, right there, okay. Okay, yeah, he just, Herman Reynolds coming off of turn 4 again. That's where we've seen, I think, all the cautions here tonight. And Stone,
for the most part.
Oh, man. Oh, we got a bunch of Rick Walker into it as well.
Yeah.
Jason
that
Size
bottlenecked up when the 51 come up off that bottom, and those guys really didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, for sure. All right, these guys all coming down pit road, but Viola staying out. Burgess on pit road.
Jason Sizelove was the wave by this time. I just happened to catch that. He was our lucky dog. Top 7 stayed out. Viola, Snelson, Kevin
Davis.
Davis, yeah. Joe Holt, Roy Hall, I believe Bob Roberts and Stephen Pearson are all part of that. I think Barkey was the first one out of the guys that pitted off pit road.
Yeah, he only did a 2-tire change, and so did Doug Lemons. But
38 laps, 38 laps to go right now. Not a bad call. We didn't run that many laps on green on those tires.
Right behind Doug Lemons, Tyler Hudson, and everybody back there, quite a ways back, all took 4. Donald Baucom, Marty Sponsler, Gary Freidinger, Tyler Burgess, Sean Butler, Mark Wright, all took 4. Kevin Mitchell took 2. Mark Russell had quite a lengthy stay on pit road. Some of these guys, I don't know, did Mark Russell get some damage on that truck or what? Let's go back here. He does have some damage on that run.
He's had some on the back end for quite some time, I think, on the left corner.
Yeah, right corner.
Yeah, right corner. He's had some for quite some time. One of the restarts he got run into from behind and it bent to right rear corner.
Okay.
Way back earlier in the race.
Other than that, he don't look too bad.
No, he's just mired way back in traffic.
Yeah, Kevin Mitchell coming back down pit road. He's got a lot of damage on that truck. He's gonna try to get a little more of that damage fixed up. And, look at Perry Snelson up in the front on the front row. This is pretty cool.
Very nice for him. About 3 or 4 damaged trucks up here at the front, so looks like Bob Roberts and Stephen Pearson back there in 7th and 8th.
Restart on lap 65.
36. Pace car drops in. Green flag in the air again. This is kind of a weird looking restart, but they're all going to keep going nice and even. They were kind of staggered there a little bit on that start, Rudy.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Getting through there pretty even.
That was kind of a weird start. Perry Snelson trying to hang on. Joe Holt on the inside of Kevin Davis.
Huge stack up. Markey just got killed in 3. And it looks like they're all going to face forward.
Green stays out.
There's our caution. There's our caution. And Pearson is around and killing the truck in the front stretch after the caution comes out.
Well, we're going to go back.
That was just a self-spin, I think.
Take a look at that.
That was not what brought out the caution. The caution was out before this. Here we go. Chris Pence is sideways back here.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them up into the wall, but I don't think that's what brought the caution out. That was when Kevin Davis or somebody stacked them up in the front. Oh, Rick Walker gets into the back.
Yeah, I think he did. He got right in the back of him right there.
Yes, he did.
Pence slowed up because of all of the stuff in front.
Yeah, there was a bunch going on up in the front. Let's go up there and see, because I see tire smoke here. Doug Lemons was into that.
That was when Barkey got shoved into the outside wall there.
Right. Yeah, right there. Barkey goes up the hill into the outside wall, but no caution come out right there. Because I was watching that. Boy, oh boy. Tyler Hudson going to take some serious damage. Doug Lemons, and Tyler tries to keep it off of Marty Sponsler here. But see, that's not where the caution come out. I think was where it come out was when
Walker turned Pence.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at that. There is space between those cars.
Yeah, probably was, yeah. Yes, sir. All right, looking at it real quick. This is caution number 9 in 67 laps. Been having a kind of a rash of cautions lately. I don't know, is it just me, Roger, or have you been noticing that as well?
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on here already.
There's some what?
But there are some strange, like, net coding,
yeah.
weird issues going on in here tonight. I know that's what you were kind of alluding to there, but those two didn't even touch. The 14 and the 68 really didn't even touch, and the 14 goes around.
Yeah, it just appeared that way. You know, you kind of seen Rick Walker's truck kind of jump a little, like he made contact, but you know, I didn't go back and look and see if there was space in between there, but I believe you. Well, brand new track, could be some bugs in the track maybe. Could be a server issue. Could be some lag between some of the guys. You never know.
Yeah, and you know, if one guy has a bad connection, it can affect all of the other connections in the room, so... We are going to stay back from the pace car, but form the field up here. Going to restart on lap 70. Still have 23 cars on the track?
Yes, 22.
22, okay. Green flag in the air. Another restart. Wow, did Burgess take a big jump to the inside and go 3 wide?
Yes, he did. He powered by Freidinger, shoved Roy Hall up the hill. These guys are getting
Pretty aggressive move.
Yes. I mean, he like really jumped that start.
I don't think the guys in front of him necessarily went when he went, but it was a pretty gutsy move right there. It could have caused a big pileup.
Yes, sir. They went 3 wide into turn 1. Boy, and somebody had to back out. Riding her on the inside of Sean Butler now. Sean went way up the hill there and won. This guy's getting pretty gutsy back here. Kevin Davis.
Burgess just getting right in the back of the
Burgess getting a little aggressive.
Tell you what, that's still a gaggle right around Davis.
Yeah. He goes up the hill again. Sean Butler follows him up, and I think Sean might have just barely tapped the wall right there. He lets a couple more go by him, and it looks like the 15 may be working by him. Mark Wright getting by Sean Butler as well. Oh, we got 3 wide. Oh, my God, almost 3 wide.
They sorted that out quick, didn't they?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, caution, caution. That's on the front stretch. That's Bob Roberts. Oh, and then Markey.
Butler getting turned too. Oh, yes. Roy Hall. Ooh. Did you see who brought that out? Because I'm looking.
I was watching, and Bob Roberts got really loose off of 3 and just looped and spun it, and he was back in traffic. It came back across, and he was just out of control. Barkey kills him going down the front stretch.
There was another wreck up in front of that. Roy Hall, Marty Sponsler, Sean Butler got into it as well. Oh, yeah. Okay, right there might have been it, Roger. I'm looking at the 80.
The caution actually came out for the 47 spinning off of 3.
Okay.
And then everything that happened after that was actually after the caution.
Yeah, right there's where he goes around. Yes, sir. Okay, that's where he went around. And that's what brought the caution out. Now, if we go on up here, I want to get up here to, there was another one.
Oh, yeah, going down into 1 right as that caution came out. It looks like Butler got in there and got in better than Kevin Davis. And when he checked up just a little, Roy Hall just kind of comes in and gets him in the left rear corner.
Well, I'm showing that looks like Butler got into the back of Davis right there. He did tap him, I think.
Yeah, he got in the corner a little better than Davis and just bumped him, and that broke his momentum, and that let Roy Hall get that run down on the inside down there. Sean was just a little out of control and trying to hold the truck, and Hall got into him.
Well, I'm not really too sure if he did touch him or not. Maybe I think he did touch him, or maybe he locked up the brakes, but tried to steer through it, and that's when Roy Hall got into him. So that was the one that really brought out a lot of damaged trucks, but that's not what brought the caution out. Bob Roberts brought that out. All right, Sean on pit road, and now he's leaving. But Brian Biola's still out there. Did you want to get a word in with anybody, Roger?
No, I'm trying to review this, and I do believe that the 88 did get into the O2. I got on his nose cam and listened for the crunch, and it's there right as they get down the corner. Unfortunate for Butler. He was having a pretty good run. Now the back of that truck is just destroyed.
Yeah. Roy Hall just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, I think Butler was going to lose that truck anyway. It's just too bad that the caution didn't come out a second sooner. He might have been able to stay off the O2, and none of this would have happened. Because that wrecked his truck up pretty good. I don't think it did any favors to the 45 truck at all. In fact, I think he's parking.
Yeah, I think Rick Walker's out. Roy Hall's out. Yeah. Brandon Barkey's out. And I believe Bob Roberts may be out as well.
Yeah, his engine let go while he was coming around the pits to get the damage surveyed. That engine let go on that truck. I think Barkey's truck let the engine go too.
This is caution number 10. Not the kind of race that these guys were hoping here on a brand new track, but pretty aggressive racing going on up in the front.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty aggressive racing tonight, Rudy. That's for sure. It's gotten worse as the race is going on, I think.
Yeah.
Still Viola out front, and he just has the absolute truck to beat tonight. Anybody who wins this over him, it's going to be a mistake on his part, or something's going to happen to take it away from him. It's his race to lose now. He's been in class of this field since we dropped the green flag.
All right, we're down. We're down. Ready.
Pace car's in. Green flag is in the air. Solid restart. Once again, Burgess looking deep inside, but Snelson slams the door on him right there.
He sure did.
I don't think so, buddy. You got by with it last time. I'm here this time.
And now he may be taking a peek again. He takes a cut across the dog leg, but not enough to get by Snelson.
Vulcan with a nice move there to go from the outside to the inside and Holt through the dog leg. And now Holt actually has a good run off of 3. Vulcan just lets it go. Didn't want to get down into 1 too close on the bottom and wash out. I think he just decided to let him go.
Nelson falls into 4th place here, and he's under fire by Tyler Burgess. Gary Freidinger in there, and look at Tyler Hudson working his way back up into the 7th place.
He's got a pretty good challenge right now from oh boy, my mind is just going.
Mark Wright. Now he's coming up on Freidinger, and remember he just got in a pile up there. Tyler Hudson was, and had a lot of damage on that truck, and look at him driving the wheel up as he gets by Freidinger to take up 6. Freidinger gives him a little tap in the rear, saying he didn't appreciate that pass and kind of cut the nose of him off. Harry Snelson in 4th yet. Go back a little further here. Kevin Mitchell had a lot of damage earlier, still got that damage. Back here in 11. He's under fire from the 87 of William Toney.
Second place looks like it might be changing hands. No, maybe not. Holt is getting such a good run on the outside. Oh, there goes Burgess. He spins on the front stretch. Oh. Solo spin.
All the power moves Burgess is making here is starting to catch up with him a little bit, Roger. I think he's really kind of using up them tires. Now, this is not the track to be doing power moves on, I don't think. Much as the guys love this track, you kind of love to hate it.
And we see so many of these off of 3, and it's just, you know, you've got to be a little loose to get her through that corner, but loose on exit is a bad thing everywhere.
And right in front of Hudson, cuts to the outside and just misses him. Wow, what a lucky, great move he made right there. It was just like the sea parted right in front of him. So Tyler Burgess going to lose a lot of positions. He's going to clear back to the 15th place.
Yeah, and he's got a ton of damage on the back of that truck.
Yeah, he hit that inside wall. Pretty good lick. We'll probably see a few of them guys come down pit road, I'm sure. Pit road is a little busy. Doug Lemon's coming down pit road as well. Looks like pretty much back part of the field, I think, probably coming in here, topping off. I wouldn't say they're going to take any fuel, but probably changing tires. Let's see what Burgess does here. Mark Russell, right sides. Left side's going on. Tyler Burgess doing a 4-tire change.
Well, while they're fixing that damage, he's got plenty of time, you know.
Yep, and he's out of there. So Mark Russell's still sitting there, getting a little more damage fixed up. Doug Lemon's still sitting on pit road.
They'll be leaving any second because the pace car's on the front stretch.
I think Sean Butler may be out of the race, Roger.
He is. He was way off pace and way under power after that last that incident there, and he just took it to the back and rode and figured out that the truck was not going to make it. He parked it.
Too bad. A lot of good drivers have been taken out tonight. It's unfortunate for these guys. But it looks like we're going to have about maybe a 14-lap shootout, I believe, if these guys can keep it green to finish us up under power.
Getting ready to, I think, turn the lights off on the pace car here this time back.
Yeah, they should. Roger,
I have about 14 laps to go when we take the green here. Rudy, you think we'll get 14 green laps in and finish this thing in green?
I'm hoping so.
I am hoping so too.
Well, anyhow, I wanted to say thank you, Roger. You know, you do an absolutely amazing job helping me in the booth here. You've just, wow. I cannot believe how much you and I have grown together. This is really awesome. I'm just like tickled pink, I'm telling you, for lack of a better word. There's some other words I'd like to say, but I can't say them on the air.
Let's not do that on the air. It's always my pleasure. I have a good time doing it. And we get to see a lot of really good racing. I mean, you know, there's been a bunch of cautions, but we've actually seen some 3 and 4 wide racing that I really didn't think would end well. That ended up pretty good, especially here tonight. So I like enjoying doing, calling these with you because I get to see some great racing.
And I don't think we've seen the last of that 3 and 4 wide yet, because we've got some fast guys up front here. Holt's really a shocker for me. I did not realize that he would be up there that good.
With all that damage, yeah. All right, pace car's in. Restart lap 87. 14 laps to go. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. Tyler Hudson, 4 wide. 4 wide right here. Woo, 3 wide.
Oh, and he stays right with it.
Yeah, they're going to make it too.
He keeps Baucom right in the middle. Hudson's going to take it across the dog leg. Boy, he took it deep across that dog leg.
really wanted to try to get clear, and I don't think he knew how clear he was of Falcon right there. He probably would have come closer to the wall on that, but he's still going to get the third spot over there.
Yes, he does. Falcon goes back and forth. Mark Wright in fifth. As he gets by Ridinger right there. Snelson kind of going backwards a few positions. Marty Sponsor right behind him. Oh, we got one off the
Kevin
track.
Davis losing it.
Mark
Caution
Wright.
out for Kevin Davis. Is it Mark Wright?
I think probably Kevin Davis brought it out.
Yeah.
But we're going to go back and check this because Kevin Davis, I'm going to go back to him because
Actually, no, I think that's on the 15 because the 02, he was clear of everything down on that apron, but the 15 was still where trucks were racing.
Okay.
So I think that is going to be Wright's caution right there. I mean, either one could take it, but since I think the 02, he actually never really got sideways to almost everybody was by him. The 15 had trucks coming at him.
Malcolm put Snelson right up toward the wall right there. They came door to door. Wow. That was coming on, going into 3.
Yep.
Going into 1 here, Mark Wright running in a 5th position. He gets up just a little too high and tried to pull it down off that wall, I think is what happened, and takes it right across the dog leg. And I think that's what brought the caution out, Roger. Because he was right in front of traffic.
Yeah, I think because he was right there with guys coming directly at him, I think that caution was his, so I think the admins will go.
Alright, so Viola's still up front. And Joe Holt right there in second. Man, he is hanging on to that second place with that damaged truck, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a great job in that. I mean, that truck's been damaged for a long time, and he's having a great run in that tore up truck.
It's got the Hot Wheels Chevrolet up there ready for victory here tonight. So, man, we might see an upset here. You just never know. With them guys getting a little bit racy, Hudson into the picture now. These guys could get a little bit racy up there and take each other out, and Joe Holt could maybe slip by and get a win out of this.
Yeah, we could see a lot of things happen here. I mean, all these guys have been so aggressive, but I just don't think anybody can catch Viola. They'd have to do it on the start and time it perfect. Otherwise, we're not going to see any kind of an upset.
Yeah, and he's kept that truck out front all night long and kept it clean. So I don't think he's got so much as even a scratch or a tire rub on that truck. He gets such great starts on the restarts here that, you know, he just pulled right away from everybody, and there's no chance of anybody even tapping the rear end of him or anything, you know. So, but boy, we've got a lot of damaged trucks out there tonight. Wow. Man, unbelievable. We ain't talked about tonight, Nicholas Stone. Look at the damage Nicholas has got on that Skag Chevrolet. He is, man, that thing is, every single corner on that thing is damaged, and it's about a foot shorter than everybody else's truck.
Yeah, we got a couple of those out here right now.
Mark Russell right ahead of him. I think Mark's got pretty much all that damage fixed up on that truck. He's still got just a little bit on the right side. I think probably his chances of a victory are over, but he might be able to get that thing up toward the front and gain a few positions.
And points are points, and that's what these guys are racing for. Everybody forming up. Got some guys trying to stay real tight. Got some guys trying to leave a little space in case the tires spin.
8 to go when they take the green.
Pace cars in. Green flag is out. Restarting here. Nice. Hudson must have spun the tires. I don't know why he went low and let the 04 of Freidinger on the outside there. He's got her back under control and he's back to going. And Holt hanging tough on the outside here as he goes through the dog leg.
Yeah. Actually, I think Freidinger might have got into the back of Hudson just a little bit on that start, and I think they kind of upset that.
Wreck. Oh, and he left, so no caution on that.
Oh, Hudson going around. Hudson going around right there.
Little contact there.
Oh, man. If I can find him here. Yeah. Not sure exactly who got into him.
59 truck kind of squeezes him coming off the corner, and then he gets turned by the 04.
I guess Freidinger didn't get into him. I think Hudson did spin the tires.
Now Freidinger got in the back because the 59 got into the right door. He come down, squeezed him really hard off of turn 4, hit him and caused him to lose his momentum, and then the 04 got into the back of him.
I mean, on the restart.
Oh, on the restart. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the actual yellow flag here.
Yeah, not quite to that. Yeah. 59. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. 59. Boy, he come right down into the side of Hudson. So, But Hudson didn't hit anything, so that's a good thing. But he's going to be way back in the field now in this restart. And again, Viola up front. He's just got the truck to beat tonight, and there ain't no getting around it. But I'm telling you what, Joe Holt is really keeping the pressure on him, ain't he?
Yeah, and he stayed right on his door the entire time through the dogleg there. When they got the dogleg, that's when Viola got the gap on him. So it was a great restart, nice and even.
All right, Hudson's going to be way back.
Yeah, Mitchell
way
went
back.
to pit road. Interesting call there.
Looks like Kevin Davis maybe out of the race. We're down to 17 trucks left out on the field. Boy, that's quite a bit. Quite a few have gotten damaged and left the server or left the race. We started out with 27 trucks taking the green, and we're down to 17. So 10 trucks have definitely gotten out of the race.
Yeah, we've lost a whole bunch of trucks. It was because of that caution, so he's going to have to go to the back now. But we've lost a bunch of good trucks, period. But we've lost a bunch of really good trucks, and a lot of self spins, a lot of netcode issues, a lot of different things. But just kind of part of online racing, unfortunately.
Looks like Falcon has left the server. Maybe Tyler Hudson too.
Man, Tyler Hudson too.
Puts us down to 15 trucks. Looks like we're going to have 3 to go when we get the green. If the caution comes out tonight, now it's over. So wherever they are when the caution flies, that's where they're going to finish.
Here we go. Restart on lap 98, 3 laps. So that's a green. No, that's a green light chart. Green flag in here, back underway. This time, Viola gets a way better start than Holt, and he will have it easily cleared going down into 1. Oh, big wreck. Wow, that's going to end the race here. Not really sure what happened there.
Chris Pence, but let's go back and we'll see if we can figure out what happened here to Chris Pence on that start.
Oh, it looks like he got down in the corner and really kind of went in there deep. Got right in the door of the 44 truck and then gets himself turned. Mark Russell hits the fence head on.
Oh yeah, right there. He gets into the, oh man, Mark Russell. Oh, Mark hit the wall a ton. Oh man. So that, yeah, that's it. That's going to do it for the race. And Brian Viola is scored as our leader here. Last lap, white flag in the air. And I'm sure these guys are going to be just tickled to death to get this thing over, Roger.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys are going to be happy just to get out of here.
Yeah.
This was a difficult one. I don't know why. I don't know what caused it, but new configuration. I mean, this place is really fast when you let it be.
But Joe Holt hanging on to second, man. What a finish.
Good run for him. Gary Freidinger coming home third tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good run.
So wait.
Perry Snelson's going to be fourth, and Marty Sponsor, we're used to seeing running at the very front here. He's going to come home fifth tonight. So all these guys, good job just kind of surviving.
All right. So Brian Viola winning here tonight at Phoenix, as he just lights them up past the finish line. But boy, I don't know. That's not a good thing because you get incidents for that. He didn't even wait for the cool down lap.
Usually you wait a little bit, but he's not worried about the points, I don't guess.
Nope. Just tickled to death about the win, I guess. All right, well, Roger, let's see if we can, I know there's going to be a lot of guys.
They're still chattering.
Yeah. We'll try to get down there and get a word in with Brian.
I think you're clear to grab Mr. Viola.
Alrighty. Brian Viola. Oh, I'm not on the right channel here. What happened?
Whoops.
I don't have admin. Roger, you're going to have to do it.
All right, I get it.
Go
Well,
ahead.
everybody, I got stuff to do. If there's any complaints, message me and we'll talk about it. But I got to go.
All right, Rick. Thanks.
I forgot to ask for admin in there so I could talk to him. Go ahead. You have to do all
Brian
of them.
Viola. Roger Wagner, got a copy?
Well, you fixed up now, brother.
Well, I don't know if I got...
Brian Viola, got a copy?
We may not get any interviews, Rudy. That'll be a first.
Mm-hmm.
How about we go to third and then work our way back?
All right. You want me to do third? You go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, guys, we'll change it up. Gary Freidinger, you got a copy?
Oh, wait, there he is.
I seen you light up, Brian. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, congratulations. Good run. I mean, you had the dominant truck tonight. Kind of take us through your race. I know it was a few cautions there, but take us through your race, man. How good was your truck, really?
It was about as good as I think it could be here. I had a really good car. Worked on it all week and just kept making it better. And I don't know that it could have been much better than it was. It was a boring race because there was a lot of cautions, but I was really hoping to get some long runs and see how it played out because I really felt like that's where the thing was the best.
Yeah, we were kind of looking forward to seeing once everybody kind of got single file and stretched out that we might get a long green run. It seemed like turn 3 was really, really tricky on exit. Ton of self spins right there. Your take on that exit right there?
Yeah, it's really loose coming off the floor here in the truck. I don't know why, but it's not just, it's everybody. I mean, if I hit it wrong, my truck would get loose. It's not a setup thing or anything like that. It's just the track, and it just seemed like if you overdrove turn 3, you had to park it in the center, and that would cause you to get loose off the floor. So I think it's partly driving and partly the track.
Yeah, the new configuration kind of makes for a lot of different racing than what we're used to seeing at Phoenix here. Enjoy it. Wish it was back the old way. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I got mixed emotions. I was really good here in the last build and the old configuration, but I've kind of grown to like the place just in this build because it seems a little more challenging. I think the dogleg I would like to see it closed off, but I do like the track. I think it's pretty fun.
Well, man, you were definitely the class of the field. Even when you got back in traffic, you didn't have too much trouble working your way through. You kept that thing scratchless basically until the very last lap there when you nicked it while doing that burnout. But, man, fantastic run tonight. Anybody you need to give a shout-out or thank you to?
Kenny Hump spent a few hours with me working on the thing, and I don't doubt he'll ever hear this, but I thank him for helping me get this thing where it is.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on the win. We look forward to seeing you guys next week, especially see if that 22 truck can be as fast next week, bud.
All right, thank you, man.
You want to grab Joe Holt there, mister?
Sure.
Cummings?
Joe Holt, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy? He didn't leave, did he?
No, he's still here. Maybe technical difficulties.
Joe Holt, you got a copy? Nobody wants to talk to us tonight, Roger.
I don't guess so. I don't guess anybody wants to talk to us. I don't think nobody likes us anymore.
Oh, no.
We didn't cause anybody to wreck tonight. We only talked to one guy. That's all we had time for. Too busy watching all the replays from all the spins.
All right, one more time. Joe Holt, do you have a copy? I guess he don't want to talk to us, Roger, so go ahead.
Talk to Gary then.
All right. Gary Freidinger, you got a copy? Wow.
I guess nobody wants to talk to us. I say we wrap it up and go home.
All right. Well, that sounds like a winner to me. Let's make sure we get... Okay, we'll go down through the results, Roger. Brian Viola, of course, our winner here tonight. Congratulations to him. Joe Holt, second. Gary Freidinger, third. Perry Snelson coming home fourth. Marty Sponsler, fifth. William Toney, sixth. Tyler Burgess finally finishing up seventh. Not bad after all he went through. Mark Wright in eighth. Doug Lemons finishing ninth. Nicholas Stone, 10th, Roger.
Oh, so the guys could not hear you.
Why couldn't they hear me?
I don't know. They couldn't hear you through the sim for some reason.
Oh,
well. Interesting. Huh. Well, you know what? Real quick, let me, let's run down. Real quick, let me run down and get the, we'll finish this standings and then we'll jump back real quick.
Okay.
Herman Reynolds was 11th, Kevin Mitchell in 12th, Jason Seisler 13th, 14th to Mark Russell, Chris Pence 15th, Donald Bokum 16th, Tyler Hudson 17th, Kevin Davis 18th, 19th to Sean Butler, 20th to Bob Roberts, Brandon Barkey comes home 21st, Roy Hall 22nd, Rick Walker in 23rd, and Stephen Pearson 24th. The 25th spot went to Chris McLean, David Robleski 26th, Doug Easterday 27th, and that rounded out the field tonight.
All right, let me open the mic up. Go ahead. You do them.
Joe Holt, you got a copy?
That worked well.
Yeah, I got you now, Roger.
There you go.
I guess we're having some technical difficulties. We thought everybody maybe stepped away and wasn't listening or whatever tonight. But man, you had a really good run, a damaged truck early in the event, and you fought your way basically back to a second place finish. And on the second to the last restart there, you really stayed right there beside the 22 truck. Did the damage hurt your truck and keep you from maybe taking that victory away, or did you just have what you had and Brian was just faster?
Brian was definitely fast. I don't know if I didn't have the damage and if we'd had a little bit of a run there. I'll say it's a possibility that I could have gave him a run. But next to the last restart, I got up behind him pretty good. Coming off the corner, I think I could have got under him, but the caution came out and kept that from happening. So I guess we'll never know.
But all in all, man, it seemed like it was a pretty good run. You were able to pass on the outside. I watched you do that a couple of times. I mean, I know the truck was good, but how good really was it? And you know, from coming deep in the field, did you see a lot of patience from a lot of guys? I know we had a bunch of self-spins, but did you see a lot of patience from a lot of guys when they knew somebody was faster, just kind of getting out of the way and not impeding their progress?
No, I think that was definitely part of the problem tonight. Was just you know, there was some trucks in the back were a little faster than the guys towards the middle there, and people stayed out under cautions, didn't pit, got everything a little stacked up, and then when we were trying to come up through the field, it was pretty tough. But as far as the truck goes, it's a great truck. Mark Russell, he put a lot of time into it, and he helps us out of our one-up a lot with these setups. So we were all pretty quick, but I think most of the guys got tore up tonight. I don't think any of us had a clean truck.
Yeah, it kind of looked a little bit more like a short track than you know, a big 1 miler that you can spread out and race on tonight for sure. But anybody else besides Mark you need to give a shout out or a thank you to tonight, bud?
Yeah, just all the guys over at One Up. All the guys put in a lot of effort on this truck, or in all of our cars really, but Mark's really been the guy who's done most of the work with the trucks for us, so give him most of the props, and then just everybody else over at One Up. Good job.
All right, Joe, well, congrats on the second again, and we'll look forward to seeing you out here again next week, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Roger.
Gary Freidinger.
What's going on, Roger?
Sorry about all the technical difficulties. Yeah, we kind of waited around. I thought maybe we weren't going to get to interview anybody, but man, you brought it home third tonight. You kind of mired back in the middle for a long time there, racing a bunch of guys, and then you know, like the laps started to close down, some of the guys up front maybe losing a little concentration, maybe getting a little antsy because too many cautions. You end up coming home third tonight, man. Take us through your race.
Yeah, I kind of messed up my qualifying and started mid-pack, but the first, I don't know, 60 laps or so, I was just planning on playing it out to see what happens, you know, just ride, try not to force the issue on anything, just keep the nose clean, and the strategy started, you know, with the cautions and everything, strategy kind of played in my favor. I just decided to stay out and just see what happens, and kept getting caution after caution, and slowly kept picking one off after another. You know, as the laps wound down, I had to get a little bit more aggressive, and, you know, with what happened with Tyler Hudson and Donald, and, you know, that helped me out a little bit, but just felt bad for getting the back of Tyler there when he was already sideways.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. To us, it looked like maybe Donald kind of, you know, tried to keep him down pretty tight coming off of 3 there, and you know, those two touch, and it breaks up Tyler's momentum there. And now you were already right behind him, so you really didn't have anywhere to go. Is that what you saw, or did I miss something?
Yeah, to a point. I don't know if Donald really pinched him. It's kind of hard to tell because I pulled that move several times tonight, where people get into me or get under me, getting into 3, and you know, if you just try to get more of a straight run coming off 3, you can hold them off. And I did, you know, like I said, I did that move quite a few times tonight, and I just don't know if Tyler was. Maybe he was just pushing a little bit, and I don't know. I really can't say. But all I know is he got up into the door of the 59 and got a little loose, and I just had nowhere to go.
Well, still third is you know, better than wrecked out, and we had plenty of that tonight. 14 cautions. this place, the new configuration, kind of tell us what you think about the new configuration and the way that it races.
I want the old Phoenix back. I mean, I had a lot of success there. I was really good there, but new Phoenix is new challenge, and the truck was good. I mean, I wish we could have got a run going, and I wish I could have been behind Brian and just see if I could have kept up with him. But I was really confident with short run and long run. I just wanted to get a run and just see what would happen. But I'll take the old Phoenix back, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I really enjoyed the old Phoenix. I liked how challenging it was to have 3 different types of corners, and you couldn't get down there on that flat, and you didn't have to worry about guys, flying up off the bottom right there going into 3. You could concentrate on just getting into your entry. You didn't have to worry about some guy coming flying from the wall on the inside, clear out to your door right there. So I kind of liked it better myself. But man, congratulations again on the 3rd place finish. Is there anybody you need to give a thank you or a shout out to?
You guys up in the booth, man, do a great job. Thanks to the guys at Midnight Motorsports and the guys at PMG. And this is for Chris Pence if he's still listening. He told me I had to get 3 PMGs in here, so PMG. Thanks, Ryder.
Outstanding work, sir, and I'm sure that'll make him proud. Again, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you next week, bud.
All right, man, have a good one.
All right, Rudy, let's wrap this thing up with a nice little bow and get out of Arizona, huh?
Absolutely. I'm tired of the sand. All right. Well, congratulations again to Brian Viola, and thanks for tuning in here at MaxSpeedTV. Hopefully you did enjoy the broadcast. We will see you not tomorrow night. We have tomorrow night off. But we will see you Tuesday night for Maximum Speed Racing. Thanks for watching.